Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Okay, and today we're going to talk about the tale of the very first jack-o'-lantern. Now, long before glowing pumpkins decorated doorsteps, there was a legend whispered in the dark. The story of Stingy Jack, a man so wicked that not even the devil himself wanted him. Jack was a drunk, a trickster, a man who cheated and lied to everyone around him. But one night he met the devil. The devil came to claim Jack's soul, but Jack was clever. He invited the devil for a drink. True to his name, Jack refused to pay and convinced the devil to turn into a coin to cover the bill. Once the devil did, Jack snatched the coin and placed it inside his pocket next to a silver cross. Strapped by the cross, the devil couldn't escape. Jack released him only after extracting a promise that his soul would not be taken to hell. Years later, when Jack finally died, his sins barred him from heaven. But when he turned to hell, the devil kept his promise and refused him. Damned by both sides, Jack was cursed to wander the earth for eternity. But Jack begged the devil for light, so the devil tossed him a single burning coal. Jack hollowed out a turnip, carved a face into it, and placed the coal inside. From that night on, he wandered through the darkness, carrying his lantern, becoming known as Jack of the Lantern or Jack-o'-lantern. The Irish told his story for generations, carving turnips and later pumpkins with terrifying faces to keep Jack and other restless spirits away on Halloween night. So now, let's get into the first part of our story, which begins with a man named Stingy Jack. Now, his nickname wasn't given to him because he was a cheapskate. No, Jack hated wasting anything, especially not food. In fact, while walking home from the pub one night, he came across an old acquaintance who was hungry and asked Jack for some money for a bite to eat. So Jack looked him up and down and said, "How do I know you won't spend it on drink?" And the man said, "I swear I will buy myself some food." So Jack took pity on him and gave him the money. But instead of buying food, the man went straight to the tavern and bought himself a pint. Jack walked by and saw him and yelled, "Hey, you were supposed to buy yourself some food." The man looked up, surprised. "Oh, I did," he said, gesturing to the empty plate on the table between them. "I had a sandwich, but I didn't see you come in." So Jack joined him for a drink, and they sat there drinking until the tavern closed. Then they stumbled out together and went their separate ways. A few nights later, Jack was walking home from the pub again when he saw the same man sitting on a nearby wall. "Didn't I tell you to buy some food?" he yelled. "What are you doing sitting here?" The man sighed. "It's no use," he said. "I'm too poor to get myself something to eat." "Well, then come with me," said Jack. "I'll buy you dinner." Off they went to a tavern where Jack invited the man to share his supper. But as soon as the food arrived, Jack excused himself to go to the bathroom, and when he came back, he noticed that the man had eaten everything. Again, Jack confronted him. "Didn't I tell you to save some food?" The man shrugged. "There was plenty, and I was hungry." So Jack threw the man out of the tavern, and as he watched him go, he realized that he recognized that man. It was the devil in disguise. Jack shook his head in disbelief. He had fallen for the devil's trick. But then the devil approached him and said, "You've got me once, Stingy Jack, but I'm here to collect your soul. Are you coming with me?" Jack laughed. "No way," he said. "You can't trick me again." And he tried to run off, but the devil was faster. He grabbed Jack and said, "It's over, Jack. Give up." They struggled until Jack broke free and ran as fast as he could, not daring to look back. He ran all night until the sun began to rise, at which point the devil disappeared. And Jack collapsed on the ground, exhausted. That was close, he thought. The devil won't bother me during the day, but what am I going to do at night? And that's when Jack remembered the cross he kept in his pocket for good luck. He took it out and held it high. "Okay, don't even try to come near me, devil," he said. And the devil never did. Jack lived the rest of his life comfortably, knowing that he had tricked the devil And though he never forgot to buy his dinner, he still kept the cross in his pocket, just in case. Hi everyone, hope you enjoyed today's story. If you did, don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss an upload. And if you want to hear another spooky story right now, just click right here